straight, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down.
At the 33, coming up, 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 in the first possession. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Press and run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Breaks in. He's got some room. Can he get there? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Talk about a great way to start this game, Kirk, setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You can tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
So So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. Refusing to be brought down. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. Not much on return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside. Give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Ball handed off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Takes the handoff again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest, but the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. You can go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Running back grabs it on the screen. And tackled there by the defense. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. After the miss, still down by 7.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
2nd down coming up.
The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the 1st down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid this sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive 1st half.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Loss of 1 on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me we'd have...
They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Sack on first down. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them...
Oh, the football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. The Canes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And the Sock were able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown for the U.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And with the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They look to throw it here on second down. He eludes the... He escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple of plays before the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. They chase him down and try to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. And they get the second half started with their running play. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
We go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Quick throw to his receiver. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's going to be 4th down and inches. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football. Quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Eludes a tackle. Touchdown, Canes. No chance to catch him. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Not the
Was the receiver.
Expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll give it to the back. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Powering through the defender. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Connors. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Michigan. This quarterback on fire today. Extra point try coming now. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Now they get set to kick it away. This one will be fair caught. Offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Caught quickly. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49. The offense operating at peak efficiency to come to the line again. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Loses 5. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. Yeah, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirectional counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
To the air, it's Connors. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Miami 21, Michigan 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Toss play to the outside. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Here's the second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Makes a quick grab. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it! Big gain inside the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Nice grab. It's strong.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw. It's Connors. Looking right. This one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run that hurry up. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down. Looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And they stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. First down here for this offense.